festive ideas. And I don't know about you, but I feel like I could use all three. So relax with me and get into the holiday spirit as we look through this. Before I open it, I have to talk about the beautiful cover. So on the cover here we have this adorable wreath made of cookies, and it's resting on this really fun, bright pink background, kind of like a fuchsia. I painted my nails to match it, and I put a little sparkle on to keep it Christmassy, because this is sort of a color that I would think of as being summery. This vibrant, jewel-toned pink, and I think it's really refreshing and fun how they used it for a Christmas scene. I also think this wreath is so cute. Well, it's a display of cookies in the shape of a wreath. I think that would be really fun to have at a party. Just a really adorable way to put Christmas cookies out. Well, let's open this up. So on the left we have some ads, and on the right we have this cover page which says Christmas Spectacular on this fun red background. Here on the back of the cover page there's a really cute picture of some presents. That sort of plain paper wrapping, and then more colorful accents. So we have a table of contents. It begins with an introduction, then a section on decorating, hosting, festive recipes, cookies, easy DIYs, and holiday hacks. So the intro section starts with a letter from the editor, and I'll read you this. So the editor, pictured here, is Jane Francisco. As Christmas approaches, I sometimes feel that mounting sense of anxiety. I need to do this, buy that, bake this, make that, and wrap it all up with a pretty bow. But when I look through the stunning ideas and inspiring shortcuts on these pages, I go from stressed to excited. Our amazing team of experts, or maybe I should call them elves, here at Good Housekeeping has the power to solve all our holiday dilemmas, from what to hang over the mantle to the most delicious, foolproof recipes. And that's why I can't wait to share this special issue with you. It's guaranteed to make your holidays merry and bright. Oh, and let me know what you loved using the hashtag GHHoliday. I wish you happy new memories and all the delicious fun and creativity of the Christmas season. Another beautiful image, this time with a bright green background. You know, I got this one. I went and specifically picked out a holiday magazine at a bookstore near me. And I decided to get this one because I remember thinking it was really colorful. A lot of the magazines had these beautiful traditional images, but I thought the bright, colorful vibes of this were fun. Kind of a nice change because honestly a lot of my decorations are more traditional. So I thought it would be inspiring to see this. Oh, I just noticed. Look at how this present is wrapped. So they have it in the brown paper wrapping, and then they tied it with green string. What looks like some cuttings off a Christmas tree, and then cinnamon tied kind of like flower arrangement. I bet the cinnamon smells so nice. That's really cute. I don't think I've ever seen that. So chapter 1 begins decorating. What a cute picture. So we have an overhead shot of these little ornaments. To me they look maybe like they're hand painted. They're kind of color blocked. And they look like they're wood. And instead of hooks they have little bits of twine. I've done that before with twine, using it for ornaments. It gives it a cute rustic look. Very merry everywhere. Turn your home into a winter wonderland with these tips for giving every spot a festive touch. The first one is to put a tree on the front porch, so more of a mini tree. This is a really pretty front porch. I like how it's very dark. The next tip is string up a starry sky. Create a three-dimensional gallery wall by hanging a mix of paper, metal, and wood stars in various sizes along the window frame with the twine. String up a starry sky. That is such a cute idea. It's really pretty how it turned out. So they suggest kind of doing them by your window. And I think that would be nice. It would catch the light. It would probably be extra beautiful at sunrise and sunset, because the way the light would stream in off the different materials of the stars. Like this shiny silver one, and then this paper one with cutouts. The light would stream through it. Deck the hall table. Spruce up an entryway or a tiny apartment with evergreen branches in an oversized jar. A great alternative to a traditional tree. That is cute. And you can see they put some ornaments in it. Where do you get those if you don't already have a tree? I don't know. But it's cute. Then it says, drape a banister in greenery and bows. Secure garland on the length of it with floral wire and let it swag luxuriously at the end. Swag luxuriously. Oh, there's a tiny cat there. Is that a little statue or a real cat? I can't tell. That's pretty. I think garlands are really nice on banisters. I'm more in the tiny apartment zone though, so I don't have a banister. I do have a light up garland I used to put over my fireplace mantle that we never lit because it was never cold enough. And I don't know where I'm gonna put it this year because I'm in a different apartment and I haven't decorated this one yet. And the idea on this page is to dress up a bookshelf by wrapping up boxes you have on hand and wrapping them kind of like presents in a decorative fashion, which is very cute. That seems like a really great, inexpensive way to decorate maybe a larger space. This choice of ribbons in this is nice, these graphic black and white ones. Hanging wreaths from your bookshelf is also a pretty unique idea. Oh, what fun. So it says to treat any flat surface as a mantle. No fireplace. The top of a console or dresser is a perfect spot to showcase a collection of seasonal items. And it says you could even hang stockings from it with metal holders. I was thinking about actually frame some wrapping paper and it could be really cute, depending on it. You could use wrapping paper as kind of a mat too. Like, do you see here how this frame has an inner gold mat? And then the picture. You could put a layer of wrapping paper maybe, and then the picture on top of it. Garland anything. Hang greens with command hooks to lend cheer to any or every door frame. Well, that's a fun idea. I feel like the garland I have might be a little heavy for command strips, because it's like it's already lit up. I feel like it's a bit heavy for a garland, but definitely something to consider. I think there's a kind of viral TikTok way of hanging a garland this year too. So basically, you take a shower rod, like a pressure one, and you put it in a doorway or a hallway, something where it will fit firmly. Then you decorate it with a garland and basically kind of just shove it up. So a pretty easy way to do it. Clever way to hang a garland, as long as your stuff isn't too heavy for the rod. This is also very cute. It's not one of their tips, but they have these decorative, what is that? Is it paper garland maybe? In these bright colors. It's orange, pink, and white. It's nice because it decorates the space vertically, and it ties the colors together with the Christmas tree. And then the shape of it is kind of like a Christmas tree, a very tall one. If you had construction paper, you could probably make that really easily, or just any kind of paper, maybe even tissue paper, wrapping paper. Set a welcoming scene. Lay up a table in your entry with bundles of craft paper presents and golden bottle brush trees. That is fun. A little floor centerpiece. Oh, this is so cute. So, they say create your own tree by placing yarn on a wall and then having the kids dress to the nines with paper circle ornaments and felt attached with tape. That's so cute. And some other thing that if you have a little bit of craft supplies on hand, you could probably do it for free. And it would be a pretty cheap craft if you needed to get stuff, because you can make the ornaments out of anything. Memorable mantles. So now a little section on how to decorate your mantle, which is fun. I love that we're in this time period where so many people are using these sort of tall candles. What are these called? I can't remember. It's not pillar candles, because those are the wide ones. Is it taper candles? But these sort of long ones. Those are pillar candles down the other corner. And that's so fun. They have pink accents on the tree and the mantle. That's just really fun. So they suggest using different textures, the same color but different textures. So you can see here how there are a lot of white things, cream and white. But the string and secure it over your fireplace. Honestly, I would worry that it's a fire hazard to do that. So maybe I would want to hike it up a little, put it more like there, unless you're not going to light the fireplace. But I'm not super experienced with fireplaces, so maybe it's not as flammable as I would think. I just feel like it's always better to avoid the potential for issues like that. There are a lot of ways to be cute that aren't fire hazards. So here they dressed the same mantle 2 ways. This one is a lot more traditional, classic. And here it's kind of fun. And they say it's for glamour queens. More colorful, more playful. Oh, and here they suggest faking a mantle by putting a garland up with command hooks. Oh, look at this little detail on the mirror. There are these little snowflake stickers. That would be an easy way to make your mirror look a little more festive. Oh, and they suggest making kind of a fireplace, or just lighting the fireplace with twinkle lights inside lanterns. I love your tree. Get inspired by these 5 fresh trimming ideas, and you'll be hearing that all season. So the first idea is to go for a Charlie Brown Christmas. So I guess essentially that's kind of having a more intentionally sparse tree. I think it's fun. I like the color choices that they're making in the magazine just because it's very unexpected. So they have the seafoam blue, orange, sort of a deep purple, eggplant purple I'd say, and a bright, almost neon lime color. Oh, and bronze, and a touch of traditional red. Here, they suggest putting your Christmas tree in the window. Another idea is to put a Christmas tree on a table. And here they suggest to putting your greeting cards on the tree. That's fun. And they suggest maybe pulling out ones from past seasons too. I think that's really cute. It makes a lively, eclectic sort of look. Go heavy on metal. So here they suggest using just neutral metal tones and mixing the metals. So they styled this artificial white tree with gold, coppery, and then pale gold. Maybe that's a pink gold too. They have this a little piece on real versus fake trees. It seems like both have their pros and cons when it comes to environmental impact. Which one do you like? I like both, honestly. I think that having a real tree can be really, really nice, but it's kind of a hassle to get one. I love the smell it gives your house, though. I haven't gotten a real tree in a while, just because, like I said, it's a hassle to get one. love the design they did for the chapter pages and that cover page. It's super cute. So they have a picture of a beautiful tablescape. Imagine going over to someone's place, and when you go into the dining room, it looks like this. Beautiful. It's really warm and homey. I like that they've decorated the place settings with these bright looking sprigs of a tree, I assume. I don't know what kind. Or it could be like faux greenery. This wreath in the back is cool too. What is that? I can't tell what's going on with it, how it's made. It looks like almost shingled with wood as the leaves of the wreath. And then it's tied up with this pretty sheer bow. I think it's gingham. And it's in front of the window, so the light is coming through. Very pretty. Ready, set, guests. So these are cleaning tips, and that's helpful. I feel like some people I know would think, who needs cleaning tips, but it's me. I need cleaning tips. Sometimes when I feel a little overwhelmed by things I need to clean, I put on a YouTube video of someone else cleaning, and it helps a lot to just follow their order that they're doing, and then just have them on while I'm cleaning. Oh, look at this little wreath. Interesting. It looks like it's made of like wooden balls and a faux sprig. And they give party prep tips. Are you throwing a party at all this year? I'm not going to be hosting anything, but I appreciate the beautiful tablescapes and helpful ideas. Oh, this is cute. What's going on here? So these candle holders, it looks like they are glass, and they're with those long candles. And it looks like they maybe filled them with water and then put some sprigs in it. That's interesting. I don't think I've ever seen that before. They have some etiquette questions or etiquette tips. They suggest using temporary metallic pens to write people's names on wine glasses. That's super pretty. I've never seen pens like that before. So they don't come off. Like when you grab it, they stay well enough. How cute. They put a wreath on the back of this chair to decorate it. A little wreath. Ooh, beautiful. Oh, I love this. In general, I don't love when it says here they used a tea towel. That's really fun. If you have some tea towels that would go together, that'd be such a cute idea. Oh, I love this flower. These flowers too. I'm gonna cut that out for collage purposes. You can never have too many flowers. And they have 4 more. Laid back rustic, fun and fancy, elegant with a twist, and pretty playful. Which one of these do you like the most? I like them all, I think. I think the one I'd be the most likely to do would be this one, the laid back rustic. Oh, more thrilling. I guess I'm a boring person who gets excited by tablescapes, but look at the tablescapes. Look at the material. So then 4 more we have opulent organics, rock and glamour, festive cool, and cozy cheer. So rock and glamour is pretty interesting. At the very center of the tablescape, they painted a rock and wrote the person's name on it as like the card for their name. That's so cute. Kind of a fun party favor too. And it feels kind of, I don't know if elevated is the right word, effortful, but it probably was actually pretty easy to do. These are cute too. Look at the little tree they made. And then the name is a little piece of paper at the base of this tree they've made out of the napkin. This is so pretty. Just add fancy dishes. I eat on pretty fancy dishes all the time because I have a few and then I just eat off them all the time because I feel like why not? Why not use them if you have them? Those are pretty. I like what they've done with the napkin underneath the top plate, which I think is a dessert plate. When I was younger, my grandma would have me set the table, and I remember looking in her cookbook for where the utensils should go, because it had a guide at the front. Oh my gosh, this is useful. Get anything out. So they give you tips on how to get different kinds of stains out. And it looks like they have very helpful and thought through. They have do this now and do this later tips. So if you're hosting a party and you got lipstick on your dress, could be a clumsy moment or a fun party. It tells you what to do now and later. So the now on fabric, blot gently with a dry cloth, sponge lightly with a makeup remover wipe, and avoid rubbing the stain in. And then later, it says to put the stain face down on a paper towel. Use a makeup remover wipe on the back of the fabric to dissolve and push out the stain. Apply a laundry stain remover and wash in warm or hot water with fabric safe bleach. Wow, that's so specific. I would never think to do that. Maybe I'll save a picture of this on my phone to reference later. Oh, they say you can ask Alexa, and they have a good housekeeping skill specifically that you can enable. I don't have Alexa, but that could be good if you do. Okay, on to the next section. Festive recipes. This section gets a lovely mustard yellow page. Some sliders. Oh, cocktails. eat meat, so I guess I'm more interested in the cocktail recipes. These are also so cute. I don't have very many cocktail glasses, but I do love the idea of getting them, even though I don't drink very much or host very much. But, you know, I could have sparkling water out of a fun little coupe glass like this. I think that's what that's called. These are good collage images. Especially this one. Nice and alone. So that's a blood orange spritz. That's what appeals the most to me out of those three. Like if you were at a bar and you saw those three and they said these are our three specialty drinks, which one would you choose? So that is a sparkling wine. Oh no, wait, this is a sparkling wine mojito punch. The orange one is a blood orange spritz. This tall one is a cherry bomb fizz. They have a beautiful cheese plate with nice pairing ideas. That's a nice looking graphic. Some recipes. What is this? That salad looks good too. This is roasted sweet potato, pear, and red onion. Interesting. I feel like Christmas and Thanksgiving, people roast a lot of sweet things more than at other times, if that makes sense. Like sweet potatoes, carrots, throw some pears in there, I guess. I've never tried that. Maybe it's good. Recipes for salads. Oh my gosh, how fun. A polenta bar. That's a cute idea. So instead of, I don't know, a hot chocolate bar, the idea, I guess, is that you would make polenta and then people can top it with whatever they like. Well-made polenta is so good. Fun. And so then they have some recipes for things to top it with. Cornish hens. This is making me think I haven't really cooked a new recipe in a long time. Maybe I should try one of these. Winter squash lasagna with brown butter bechamel. Huh. Oh, cookies. Cute. Get ready for cuteness. Our cookie title page is a lovely, rich fuchsia. Look at the tiny gingerbread man. Sugar cookie ornaments, page 62. These are so beautifully decorated. I love this one. So they did a lattice, and then they put those fancy sprinkles there, the metallic ones. Oh, and I think they used two colors too. Unless it's the lighting, I think there's like a pearl white and then a silver. Very intricate. These are so pretty. Choco Nutty Slice and Bakes. Huh, I don't know what that is. What is a slice and bake? Let me read the recipe. It's like, oh, so you roll it and then you cut it. Oh, and so that's why exterior. Oh, that's fun. Maybe I'll try that. I like to bake. It surprised me to see something I wasn't familiar with. No bake waffle dippers. This is so cute. These would be great to have with coffee. Imagine this like after dinner with coffee. These are beautiful. These are just various kinds of bars. Oh, so it's like they have a shortbread recipe. And then they give you ways to doctor it, to change it. Oh, these are so good. These are so delicious looking. Especially this one. They did such a good job cutting it cleanly. I wonder if they froze it first. Sometimes when you want baked goods to cut really neatly, it can help to freeze it first. Or at least put it in the freezer for a little bit of time. Sugar cookie ornaments. So I suppose that the key here is just how they're decorated and maybe cutting a hole. It would be pretty easy to do those holes if you had a metal straw, which I know a lot of people have on hand nowadays at home. So they have a royal icing recipe to help you decorate, because the texture of your icing matters a lot. Fruitcake crisps. It's another recipe with like a fruitcake twist. I've actually never had fruitcake. I feel like it's one of those things that is notoriously like a bad food, but I've never actually had it to know whether or not it's actually bad. This is a beautiful setting. This wood background with the pink plate. The wood looks sort of fuchsia-y pink. Maybe a little deeper. Oh my gosh, how cute. Gingerbread wands. Oh, I thought those were pretzel sticks, but they're gingerbread wands. Those are so beautiful. Gingerbread wands would be another great thing to have with coffee. And they're just so cute. They would look really attractive out on a table. I have a feeling that's one of those things that people would like not eat because they might think it was for display only. Chocolate citrus crayon wheels. Jamie sandwiches. I love this kind of cookie. Like a shortbread with jam and powdered sugar, or that raw kind of sugar is really good on that kind of cookie too. What's it called? Turbinado sugar, maybe. Crescents. Oh, I bet that's that kind of cookie that melts in your mouth and is so delicious but is super messy. They call them walnut crescents, but another name is like on the tip of my tongue. I can't quite remember what it is. Like they're usually little circles. This is super cute, by the way, wrapping it like that. These cookies. Dolce de leche sandwiches. Oh my gosh, I bet those are so good. Maybe I'll make some of these recipes, actually. I honestly thought I was gonna mostly get decorating inspiration. But now I'm looking at these and I'm like, I should make them. I used to bake a ton, but I really haven't baked a lot lately. I'm sadly allergic to wheat, and it used to not be a big deal, but now I kind of have to be careful unless I want to feel rough. But I know a lot more about gluten-free baking now, and there know that they outgrow my wheat allergy and it'll go away again. That's my, that would be ideal. Mocha Men and Stars. That's so cute. I love the raspberry colored background. White chocolate raspberry thins. Like, I want all of these. I want that as well, and that. This makes me think I should at least use my cookie press before the season's over. Have you ever seen one of those? It's almost like a gun, like a caulking gun. It's like a tube, and it has a handle, and you put dough in it, and then it comes with these shapes, so that when you press it down, the cookie comes out in the shape. So it makes it really easy to do those traditional cookie shapes that are a little fragile and decorative, and highly decorated. Those look so good. Brown sugar hazelnut bars. Also looks good with coffee. Do I just want coffee? No, I want coffee in literally all of these desserts. Okay, on to our next chapter, which is easy DIYs. So here we have our wreath with a bunch of colorful ornaments in it. I love how vibrant and colorful it is. Very extra. And the way they have sort of color blocked the sections is really pretty too. It makes it look a little more, I don't know if orderly is the word, but it's whimsical, but more put together than some other things that might be a bit more mismatched. So they have some ideas for wreaths. So there's the ornament one. It's pretty much what you would expect, but I guess it says also to stick in pine pieces so that the wreath looks more lush and full. That's interesting. It does look super lush and full. And they say do a cool side and a warm side. So all the cooler colors are on the left and the warmer ones are on the right. And a few more over here. This one appears to be made of straws, candy cane straws. This is adorable. What is going on here? It's almost like there's a little diorama of a winter forest scene there at the bottom of it. Oh, gingerbread homes. That's fun. Oh, how cute. Pretzel log home. That's fun. Oh, I like the path made of what looks like, it says drage candies. I don't know what that is. It looks like sprinkles to me. So then, more decorating ideas. Oh, and this is cute. Ideas on how to decorate your wreath. Out of a cookie. You could make that with a cookie press too. Oh, so it says using gumdrop slices, chocolate candies, the green ones, and colored sprinkles. That sprinkled one looks great. Was that easier? Did that take an eternity? And did they place it with tweezers? It just looks so perfect. I imagine they probably iced it, dipped it that's fun. Like a stained glass future, apparently made by cutting the side of the house with a cookie cutter, melting candies, and then pouring it in. Oh no, it suggests melting it, like putting them in and then melting it in the oven. Construction tips and tricks. How did they get that icing so smooth? Or is it fondant? I wonder. Fondant icing, which is much smoother than regular. The deer is very cute. I feel like that's a gingerbread house hack. Put an adorable deer figurine by your house. Gourmet gifts. So they suggest using these spoon mixers. It's those sort of hot cocoa things where you can mix it. Kids crafts. Oh, that's really fun. So they suggest putting chalkboard paint on fabric, like a piece of canvas, and then drawing a fireplace. That's so fun. Some ideas for personalized stockings. Decorating disposable cups with Sharpie. This feels like quite a fire hazard to me too, though. I would just not light the candles, you know? Cute Christmas tree ideas. So make your own masterpiece or jazz up the fur you've got with clever, crafty trimmings. So painted branches and then putting ornaments on it. It's very fun and colorful. Replacing ornaments with flowers. I feel like I've seen this exact picture of this Christmas tree before. Oh, it says it's from someone's blog, Brie Emery of Style Blog Design Love Fest. I've probably seen it on Pinterest from her blog. I've thought about doing this before, but I just thought it would be kind of expensive. Unless you were able to get things on sale, because you do need kind of a lot of flowers for it. Faux flowers are real, but I mean faux so that it would last. I have thought about getting some to just kind of mix in with other ornaments though, just some flowers. It's so fun and like whimsical. Now it's just making pine cone trees, which is so cute. Or a festive cactus. Very fun. You have to be careful when you drape the pom-poms. If it's a real cactus. Oh, this one's from a blog too. From design blog Sugar and Cloth. On to what I believe is our last chapter. Holiday hacks. So, we have a beautiful, colorful overhead shot of some presents. And I think I see your first hack, which is using a cookie as a tag. So they have some ornament storage ideas. Putting them in egg cartons or plastic cups. Look how cute that ornament is. It's a golden octopus. I love that. So weird, but beautiful. They have some uses for broken candy canes. Lots of it. This has a lot of helpful tips. night safely. Oh, tips on things that are actually pet hazards, including tinsel, holly and mistletoe, candy canes. They have an interesting tip here, which is to organize guests' boots with pool noodles. Please cut up noodles inside winter boots so they'll stand up neatly instead of falling into a giant pile. Designate a shoe area in your foyer or mudroom so floors will stay dry. Is it just me or does that seem kind of excessive? I feel like it's fine if the boots droop over, and if the floor gets wet, it seems a lot less complicated to just dry it off than to have a ton of cut up pool noodles in your house specifically for putting into people's boots. Here we have a beautiful traditional Christmas scene. Oh, I love that on the mantle. Is it some kind of a cranberry garland? Do you see? Gift wrapping station ideas. Lab approved decorating tips. Oh, this is a cute idea. They say if people send you holiday cards to take a picture of it and use it as their contact photo on your phone. That's really cute. And I guess that's it, I think. Oh, this looks delicious too. These beautiful, colorful peppermints. Oh, this was so fun and festive. I really liked this special edition magazine. If I recall correctly, at the bookstore, they had kind of a lot of different Good Housekeeping magazines for the holidays. So there's probably something for every interest. This magazine made me really want to bake holiday cookies and etc. And that surprises me a little because I thought that I was going to mostly want to decorate after this. But maybe I'll decorate my apartment with fancy cookies and then give them to my neighbors so I don't have a ton of cookies here. Well, this wraps up this Christmas magazine flip through. The next video I have planned is another holiday one. I'm going to be doing a jigsaw puzzle that is super pretty with a holiday image on it. Well, thank you so much for watching.